So something was very, very heavy on my heart today when it came to my daughter. So I went on ahead and texted her father to basically not let him know how I feel, let him know the situation at hand. Okay. I'm right now, I'm just not able to say too much until I get into a space where I'm able to talk about a lot of things that has happened in my life. Rule number one, none of my kids are having social media. It's not happening. This has nothing to do with no other mother. If you got social media or your kids got phones and you're a bad mother. This is not the video for that. I am not judging anyone. Me personally, my kids are not going to be in a spotlight unless I post them. This is something that we have been in disagreement with for almost 6 years. He believes that she's supposed to have a cell phone, and I believe it's not beneficial for her right now. So this video is not to make anyone feel any type of way, but when it comes to my children that I held in my womb, that I took care of, with the help of God, I am not going to let them astray and go down paths that are unknown to themselves and I can see for them. We have been in disagreement about a cell phone for 6 years. Why it has been 6 years, I have no clue. When it first started, she was 5 years old. I do not understand why a 5-year-old will ever have a phone, but it's nothing, He probably just wants her to have a phone. I don't agree with it. So it's been 6 years. So now she's 12, and we're still having the same conversation. She does not need a phone. But 15 most definitely cell phone. Right now, I do not agree with it. And we've been having a disagreement about that for some time now. Like I said, I'm not going to get too much into detail because I'm just not able to do that right now. But long story short, I text today because it's heavy on my heart. Today is Sunday. I've been dreaming about it, feeling it, thinking it, and I have to be obedient to God, and I have to give a phone call or a text to let him know, I'm still not okay with her having a cell phone. So that's both of our child. That's not like a child he just took in on or anything. So yeah, that's her real daddy. And I've been taking care of her, majority of her life. When I called today, he's like, I never gave him a chance to take care of her. He has to understand even the type of relationship that we did have. Okay, so like I said, we're not just going to go into deep with that. If he forgot, that's on him, but I'm not able to talk about it right now to help him remember. He forgot though. All right, so anytime that me and my children travel to New Jersey, because you guys know that I am from New Jersey, anytime we travel to New Jersey, I will allow her to go with her grandmother or her father. It's one time that she did not go with her father because something had happened to him, and I just wasn't feeling safe as a mother to let her ride up and down with him because I just felt like it was dangerous. Something had happened to him physically, so I didn't want her to be around because I didn't want to be responsible for just letting my daughter go with her dad because I want to sit on my mother's couch. Okay, so it just didn't make sense to me. But other than that, she's always been like with her grandmother or with her father. And I don't know. He forgot that too because he brought that up too. Like, oh, I haven't seen her for 3 years. She's 12. You haven't seen her for 3 years because I just now went to New Jersey. If you guys just remember me posting, I was just in New Jersey. It's been like 3 years. So you didn't see her in 3 years because we were not in New Jersey. And besides us not being in New Jersey, you relocated anyway. So you didn't see her for a number of reasons. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't my... Anyway. So I'm talking to him about the cell phone. I do not want her to have a cell phone. He thinks that she's supposed to have a cell phone. And we just disagree on that for 6 years. And it's like, I'm so over it. You're not going to have any form of control over my life through my daughter with a cell phone, a device. You're not going to do it. Because first of all, the device is not even beneficial. It's not beneficial. Okay? It's just not benefiting her. If you want to talk to your daughter all these years, you know how to contact me. Why you ain't call your daughter? Stop making excuses. So if it was heavy on my heart today for a reason, I do not want my daughter with a phone. And if that's a form of saying you take care of your child through a cell phone, I don't know what to say because I don't have anything nasty to say. But we were talking or whatever, and he's like, why did you call me and, want to, start with me because what is your problem? Do you have a mental problem? I've been taking care of your daughter for 12 years. She's in perfect, or good enough image. Me. Okay, so I just look at little stuff like that. See, when God's called you to do something, I'm saying all this for this. When God calls you to do something, to send a text message, to make a phone call, it's because things has to be exposed. The things that he was saying to me. Oh, that's how you really feel. I just made a post on that yesterday. All of a sudden, people coming out the woodworks with reasons for why they got a problem with you. Oh, you been had a problem with me. It just took for you, to be in the same area of my daughter and for me to call to let you know that even though she's residing with you right now, she's not getting a cell phone, and it's not going to happen. And if you're not going to raise her in the proper way, it's either we have to go take this to the legal way, or she has to come back home. That's it. I'm not changing it. When God calls you to do something, do it. You never know why it's happening. I took 3 days to even send a text message, and God told me to call. I sent 3 days to do something that God told me not to do, which was text, and I was supposed to call. And it ended up still being a phone call, and it's still being revealed to how the way he really feels about me. Because who has a mental problem? Who? Okay? So don't delay. I delayed, and it still came back out because my daughter does not need to be there. With time, you guys will see a story time for why I just woke up today and just was like, you know what? I need to bring my daughter back home. It's coming up soon. But it's not that I'm holding a grudge. It's not that I'm not forgiving. It's not any of that. When things are not talked about and things are swept under the rug, sometimes people can have hidden agendas towards you because they think that you're being funny, or they think that you do know, but you just ain't saying nothing. So now they want to beat you to the punch. This is not beat you to the punch, honey. Do you understand the things that I have to go through every day of my life because I am spiritually inclined and walking in alignment with God? I got to walk into areas where people don't even know me yet, but don't want to serve me, or they want to mess up my car just a little bit more, or they want to treat my kids bad at daycare because I am anointed. Do you understand the things that I already have to go through in life because I'm walking with God? I don't have time for the things that is things that I can visually see for myself, whether it's through a dream or through God just telling me. I'm not about to sit and prolong that, because I go through enough spiritually already. Enough is enough. My children, no matter if anyone wants to be in their life or anything, I am their mother. There's a saying that says, mama's babies, papa's maybe. And that ain't got nothing to do with me, but it makes sense in the situation right now. And my daughter will not be raised like that. She will not be doing what she wants to do until she feel like she cannot do it anymore. We're not doing that. So if we parent different, that doesn't make you a less parent than me. But my kids will not be raised like that. And that's what my God said. So when God calls you to do something for the day, please take heed and do what God tells you to do. Because there's always a blessing in the middle of it, or at the end of it, whether you're ready for it or not. The message is just going to be coming out. Bye.